Hey Nelson, what can you say about your goaltender to start things off?
He was phenomenal tonight. You look at the last couple of weeks for Phil, he's been in a tough position, having to fight injury. And with Corms playing as well as he is, it's tough to kind of have to switch the goaltending situation around, especially when we're winning with Corms in the net. So for Phil to have to face that adversity and come in and play the way that he did tonight, it's just tremendous for him, not only for him personally, but for us as a team too.
Hockey's a team game, and you're being asked to do something that isn't an easy transition, being moved from defenseman to forward. But how good does it feel to contribute to the team and score your first goal of the season and then your second goal of the season?
It feels great. I was just saying to Austin how I'm still shaking. Like, it's just the excitement and the joy, not only on a personal level, but as a team level too. This was a really big weekend for us as a team to come in and come off of a long road trip against the best team in the division and one of the best teams in the league. So for us to take all 4 points certainly sets us up in a good position here going into a week off.
Nelson, and again, I'm going to go back to the whole concept of a team game, but like, you guys are the consummate team to me. This is a Chicago team that had, I think, 20 NHL contracts. They were coming in here just dominant, and you guys pull up 4 points. Like you said, great goaltending, but also a testament to how well you guys play as a group.
Yeah, it's the depth overall, Dave, where you look at us coming back after the Christmas break and having a ton of COVID cases, the Jets dealing with COVID and injuries up top. So players are transitioning from us up to them, whether it be on the actual roster or the taxi squad. And we're pulling guys up from the East Coast and maybe not necessarily getting opportunities that they'd usually get if we were healthy. But nonetheless, this league is a big part of it is making the most of opportunities that you're given. So for every guy to come in and pull their weight from goaltending to the back end to the forward group, it just goes to show the depth and the buy-in that this team has to get the success, but we're getting the success as well. So I think it speaks volumes to the group that we have in that dressing room.
Thanks, Nelson.
Thanks.
Jake, did you have anything for Nelson there?
Yeah, sorry I didn't raise my hand, Goose, but I just wanted to ask you, Nelson, what about the team's coaching staff and your leadership group do you think contributes to creating such a collective buy-in from the group, even amidst all that turnover that you just mentioned?
Yeah, as I just kind of said, like the group that we have and the turnover of guys and the frequency of new faces coming through our room and guys just sticking to their role and playing to their strengths, and just I'm kind of saying the same things over, but just buying into what we're trying to do as a group and working collectively as a whole to achieve the ultimate goal of winning games and trying to have a successful season. It speaks volumes about our group.
One last one for me, Nelson. Mark Morrison, his coaching style is described by players past and present as a player's coach. He even said it himself yesterday. Why do you think, from your lens, that he's able to connect so well with players all across the board?
He gets along with everyone quite well. And guys like when there's that personal level where you can keep things loose. And I think for Mo, that's the biggest thing. And I see with our group is when you have a player's coach, they keep things loose to allow the player to feel comfortable to play their own game. They don't feel we have our structure and what we want to achieve as a whole when we come into a game as a team, depending on our opponent. But you have some length on the leash to do what you want to do, to be creative as a player as well. And I think when guys know that they have that ability to do that, it allows them to play more freely and play with a little more confidence.